lovely Geminis. This is Debs and this is your TGIF for Friday, the 8th of November, 2024. Gems, it's great to be with you. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to say, are you ready? And I think you probably say something like, I am now. I wasn't before. Okay. Yeah. So Gem, the deck that I'm using is the Signs of Sun. If you feel this is your story, Gems, you can always book a private reading with me. My website's down below. I'm also offering past life readings if that's of interest to some of you. And of course, the 12-month overview, which will be looking at 2025. So Gemini, maybe you weren't ready before, but you are now. So let's find out, right? Let's find out. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Geminis, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Friday, the 8th of November. Is this going to work out for my Geminis? What's going to happen for Gem? Thank you, Michael. I don't know why I'm hearing the word tattoo. Okay. Wow, I'm hearing the faint strains of a really beautiful song. You and I Forever by, I can't remember. It's a really beautiful song. Look it up. I just can't remember the female artist. Okay. You and I Forever. Yeah, that's what it's called. Knight of Swords. Gemini, you may be moving towards someone wanting information, wanting clarity, wanting to talk, or you may be angry. The Five of Wands. You're not happy, Gemini. No. Internal conflict, external conflict, Four of Swords. You may have had a massive row with someone, Gemini, and you're trying to heal. Because you may have found out about a third party. Yes, the Lovers. Now, Gemini, this can be your energy. You may have found out someone you were dating wasn't single and you found out you were the other woman. Or Gemini, you could have been in a commitment with someone but met someone else, fell in love unexpectedly, and you had to give this person the bad news. You had to break the news to them. I'm sorry, I'm actually not single. The Devil. Capricorn energy for some. Wow, the Devil and the Seven of Swords. Really? Gem? The Two of Cups. Oh gosh. Okay. Did you fall in love with your lover and you didn't actually expect to or want to? Six of Swords. You're trying to move to calmer waters, Gemini. Gem, you could have been the other woman or the other guy, you know, take it as it resonates. The Eight of Wands. The Ace of Coins. Gemini. Someone may be saying that they're ready to separate from their partner to make it work with their lover. Passionate messages. Yeah. And Gem, I think you're ready to embrace change. And I'm hearing again, I wasn't ready then, I'm ready now. 10 of Coins. You're thinking about your long-term relationship, Gem, or someone's thinking about their long-term relationship, King of Swords. Okay. I may be dealing with a feminine sat firmly in her masculine, okay? Ready to leave a relationship, determined to get a good amount of settlement from this, because Gemini, you may have fallen in love with someone you might have had a quick fling with. Or you could be a masculine who's fallen in love with someone that you had a fleeting connection with. You didn't expect to fall in love, but you've been looking back at the past thinking, I do love this person, and I'm finally ready to leave a long-term commitment. Underneath the deck, the Two of Coins, yeah. Gemini, I think you had a choice to make between two people. With the Five of Swords, I don't think you could actually make that choice, so you may have distanced yourself from both. There was a Queen of Wands in the mix. Now that can be the other woman. You may have apologized to the Queen of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Leo energy with the Strength card. You may have been holding back from the Queen of Wands. Wow, because maybe Gemini, you had a Queen of Coins that you were in a relationship with. Maybe you thought, I should patch up my long-term relationship. But Gem, you know what? I think with the energy of the Fool, you're ready to be young, free and single. And I think you're ready to be young, free and single because you fell in love with the Queen of Wands. And I think you're considering divorce with the Six of Pentacles. You know it's risky. You know there's going to be financial loss, but it's almost as if, Gem, you can't help yourself. I think with the King of Swords, I'm connecting with a masculine. I think, Gemini, you met someone. You didn't expect to fall in love. You couldn't help yourself. You know you were sitting in shadow. You may not have told this Queen of Wands that you were in a relationship, right? You may have sat in the Seven of Swords, pretended you were single. She may have found out and detached from you, or you may have had to express the truth, and you've been trying to figure out whether or not you should patch up your long-term relationship or whether or not you have the courage to leave. You weren't ready to leave before, Gemini. I think you're actually ready to leave now, but you're determined to take a lot of your money with you. All right, messages from the angels. So Archangel Michael, what would the angels want to say to my Geminis? Okay. Ask your angels. So they want you to connect with the angels to seek their advice pertaining to what to do. They may just say to you, everyone has free will, Gemini. We can only guide you. We can only give you advice. It's up to you what you actually decide to do. What else are they suggesting here? That you remain positive, Gemini. Don't let the whole thing bring you down. Don't sit there having sleepless nights. Remain positive. There will be helpful people around you, Gemini, I'm hearing, to help you through this ending. What are they suggesting you do relating to your karmic partner? Yeah. Gemini, what they're saying is there is someone better for you. There is someone more aligned with you. You may feel this relationship is over and done with. Take action. Okay. Gemini, you may have been staying in this relationship for the longest time because it was really secure. They're suggesting you take action, end things with the person that you're with, because maybe the love isn't there anymore, Gemini, and you know it. And potentially move towards the Queen of Wands to express that you love her, because I think, Gemini, you do. I think you do, Gem. And do it within the next few weeks. It may be that you've waited a long time, Gemini. It may be that you know that time is running out. You may not have been in contact with this Queen of Wands for quite a long time. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. You may need to compromise within the next few weeks regarding the settlement. You may be really keen, Gemini, to take all of your money with you. I want my 10 of coins safe, right? King of Swords, 10 of coins, I want my money. You may not be able to take all of it with you. You may have to compromise. Your karmic partner will be entitled to a certain amount. In the near future. So they're suggesting that you compromise in the near future about the settlement, and within the next few weeks take action in bringing this situation to a close, because there is something better for you, Gemini. There is a partnership that is more aligned with you, and that is with this Queen of Wands. Remain positive. There are helpful people around you to get you through this ending. Maybe this is a divorce. But they're saying, ultimately, Gemini, it's in your hands. It's your decision. Gem, I'm moving into Andromeda Sky's Love Oracle. It's actually 2 decks in one. Let's see what you would want to say to your long-term partner. So, Archangel Michael, what would Gemini want to say to their long-term partner? Thank you. Secrets and deception. So your long-term partner, Gem, may not have known that you were unfaithful. You may have just called divorce. Water under the bridge. If you two have been arguing all the time and it's been driving you crazy, and it may be you were on edge because you knew that you were in love with the Queen of Wands, then what you're saying to your karmic partner is, I want to be honest with you as to why I want out of this relationship, but I also don't want to fight with you anymore. I want everything to be calm. Please, can we just drop this, right? What else are you saying to your karmic partner? I think you're sick of the conflict, Gemini, to be honest. Wow. Fights, arguments, conflict. Yeah, you're sick of the conflict. You may have been on edge because you knew you were hiding a third party, or you had hidden the fact that you had a fling with someone. Even though that may have ended, Gemini, you may have been very emotionally up and down. I think you've been hanging on to this relationship, Gem, but I don't think you want to hang on to it anymore. I think you're sick of it. What else are you saying to your long-term partner, Gem? You're just tapped out, Gem. You're tapped out. You're emotionally unavailable. You don't have any emotions for this situation anymore. You've been staying in it for the security, right? Now, my gems, I've just seen 16:16 on the clock. Okay. Gemini, let's get some messages from you to the Queen of Wands. Let's do that. So, Archangel Michael, what would Gemini want to say to the Queen of Wands, please? Yeah. You want to go back to the Queen of Wands. Will you give me a second chance? You've been silent, Gemini. You haven't spoken a word to the Queen of Wands since you two split. Nothing. You know you've been giving her the silent treatment because, Gemini, you had to make a decision about your long-term partnership. She may have found out you were married and detached. I don't know. Yeah. She's always on your mind, Gemini. This Queen of Wands. Yeah. Gemini, you are ready to leave. You have made a decision that you are ready to go. I think you miss your Queen of Wands. You may also realise that the longer you leave it, the more likely it would be that she would meet someone else. But you know it may be a bit of a drawn-out process getting out of this relationship you're in. So what you're also saying to the Queen of Wands is she would need to be patient with you. Now, that may also suggest, Gemini, you wouldn't be ready to jump straight into a really serious commitment with her. You may want to start from scratch, you know, take it slowly, date her and see how it goes, that sort of thing. But you did fall in love with this Queen of Wands. And I think, Gemini, you finally made a decision to leave your relationship, you know? So guys, from here, as always, we're going to move into the second reading. Let's have a look and see what the next few months are going to bring. All right, gents, I will see you there. So here we go, my beautiful Geminis. We're going to be finding out what may be happening for you from now through until the end of April 2025, okay? Archangel Michael, what may be happening for my lovely Geminis, please, now through until the end of April 2025? You may be feeling a little bit all over the place, Gemini. These cards are feeling really flighty, as if they want to spin out of my hands. You may have a lot to do. You may be very busy. You may be feeling as if, you know, you're having to cope with a great deal. I'm seeing somebody fish a piece of paper out of the bin that they screwed up by mistake. What did I do with that really important document? Oh my God, I binned it by mistake. I want to say, Gemini, calm down a little bit, because you may do something silly that you're going to regret. I'm also hearing, if you're writing anything out or signing a document, make sure that the zeros are correct. It may be an amount of money is written and then written in wording. Make sure both correspond. And again, I don't know where that's coming from. It could be divorce papers, Gemini. Could be to do with a settlement. I'm actually hearing someone say too many zeros. Wow, if I'd signed that, yep, I definitely would have been broke. Okay. All right. Five of Pentacles. You may lose a fair amount of money, Gem. But what you're also thinking about is, I'm sick and tired of feeling left out in the cold. I'm sick of it. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I think you're going to be giving your partner a lump sum of money. You may be moving out of the family home. You may be relocating. Five of Wands. The Hangman. The Star. You may be having a rather awkward conversation with a Pisces or an Aquarian, Gem. Or you may be nervous that the person, the Queen of Wands, that you decided you want to be with may be moving far away. You're conflicted. Is my Queen of Wands moving out of the area? Oh my goodness, I hope not. I better get my skates on, right? Because I want to be with her. But what you're realizing is you're seeing things differently. You want to heal the situation with this Queen of Wands, right? Ace of Swords, because you recognize the truth, and the truth is you don't want to be in this relationship anymore. You want to be with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, the truth is, you know she'd make you incredibly happy. But with the Five of Cups, you're worried it's too late. You're worried that if you approach her now, she's just going to be defensive. So, Gem, this isn't a Queen of Wands that you broke up with last week. Sorry for my cross watchers out there, this is not. This might be a Queen of Wands, Gemini, that you may not have spoken to. It might be for up to, I'm going to say 5 years. Could be as long as that. I don't know why I'm hearing 5. I'm seeing somebody put a hand up. 5, right? 7 of Pentacles. It could have been 7 years, Gemini. You're looking at past mistakes. The past mistake was to stay in your relationship as long as you did, because you're now in danger of losing the Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. You're looking back at the past. I acted as if I didn't care. I acted as if I wasn't that interested. I didn't see that I loved this person for quite a long time. Nine of Swords. Gemini, you're having sleepless nights about this. It's almost as if now you've recognized that she may be moving, or that even Gemini, if you got used to her posting things on social media, oh, you know, I still love this guy, but he's not available. You may have been trying to figure out whether or not she still loved you and hanging on to the hope that she was there if and when you made a decision to leave your relationship. Okay, she still has feelings for me. I think, Gemini, what you're realizing is not only is she healed, but she may be moving from the area. And I think that might have kick-started you needing to take control of a relationship that you now realize you don't want to be in. But you're worried it's too late. Have you left it too late, Gem? Four of Wands. You're having sleepless nights, Gemini, because now you're seeing that you really want to be with this person. You may be even dreaming of moving in together, that sort of thing. What you're recognizing is she may be in the mindset of, well, I'm moving on now. I'm moving on now. I'm moving to a different area. She could be even moving to a different state, different country. And you're missing your chance. Yeah. Two of Swords. What you're thinking about is, I can't bear it. Just at the point that I recognize that I want to be with this Queen of Wands, she's moving on. Underneath the deck, Gem, Seven of Cups. I think you've been sat in confusion for quite a long time. You may even, Gemini, on the quiet, to be looking at other options. Nine of Cups. What you're thinking about is, I was overindulgent. I did treat this person just as my lover, you know, with the Lover's card. I did juggle her with my karmic partner, and maybe you realised you hurt her. You then sat in your head for the longest time, Gemini, wondering whether or not you could go back to her. So what you're thinking about is, she's got every reason under the sun to not want anything to do with me. Because of what I put her through, because of the time that I've wasted not making a decision. What you're thinking about, Gemini, is, oh my goodness, with the Ten of Swords, I betrayed this woman. So you may have pretended you were single, Gemini, when you weren't. And then I just left her. Eight of Cups. I just walked away. I left her sitting in the rubble of the tower. And with the energy of the moon, I've been hiding my feelings. Scorpio energy, Aries and Cancerian energy there. So Gemini, you're finally ready, just at the point where she is totally detaching. Not only has she healed with the energy of the star, you're seeing that it may be her energy when she's connecting with other people online has changed. She may be talking about meeting new people, going out, that sort of thing. But she is moving, right? Ace of Pentacles, you're in internal conflict. Oh my gosh, just at the time I'm ready to leave my partner to be with this woman, she's leaving and she seems to have healed. So you're in panic mode, Gem. Yeah. So let's see what you're going to do, Gemini. What are you going to do? Are you going to reach out? The Empress. I think, first of all, Gemini, you want the whole situation wrapped up with your partner. With the Six of Wands, you want to get out of this long-term relationship. You want victory and success in becoming single. That's what you feel you should do first before you do anything else. And then with the Ace of Wands, you can move towards this Queen of Wands to have a conversation. You will need the courage to do it. She could be a Leo. Yeah, and there she is. Wow, Queen of Wands. Yeah. So what is she going to do? Is she going to answer a message, or will she pick up the phone? Okay, the Death card, Scorpio. She's going to want to know, Gemini, whether or not you have ended the relationship you've been in. She may ask you point blank, I don't understand why you're ringing me or emailing me. I'm assuming you're still married, right? Because it's very clear that she knew, or she found out, that you weren't single. Two of Wands. She may want 48 hours to think about this. She may want a little bit of time to consider this. She is going to feel burdened. Now, she may also feel burdened, Gem, because at the time that you reach out to her, she may be moving. And this is her thinking, oh my gosh, what now? Now I'm about to move house. Now I'm surrounded by boxes. Gemini wants to come back because Gemini's getting divorced. She may freak out a little bit. She may freak out. What's she going to say to you, Gemini? The Fool. She may say to you, you're asking me to take a massive risk. She may want you to realize, Gemini, this is very risky for her. What else is she going to say? Knight of Swords. Gemini, she may be a little bit cold and a bit cutting with you, but this is a woman who may be under a huge amount of pressure. Not only did you do what you did in the past to her that she had to heal from, but she may be under a lot of pressure by herself, having to move herself into a different life path, maybe move to a different area. It may be she had job issues, it may be she had financial issues, and Gem, this is you coming out of the woodwork, saying to her, okay, I'm ready now, and she's looking at you in disbelief. Gem, I'm surrounded by boxes, I'm highly stressed, what do you expect me to say? She may be a bit terse with you. Just letting you know, Gem, that's what I see. The Knight of Swords isn't somebody sat in a lovely fluffy energy. She's pissed off, okay? Underneath, she may be absolutely shell-shocked and quite delighted that you have come back, but she's not going to let that show if she is. She's going to be a bit off with you. It's as if now you're coming back. Now you're coming back, Gem, when I've totally healed, when I'm moving forward in my life. Now you want to return? Now you want to make this work? You know? Yeah. What are you going to say to her, Gem? Let's just have one card. What are you going to say? What are you going to say, Gem? Okay. I think, Gemini, you may say to her, I'm sorry I breadcrumbed you in the past. You may also say to her that you are going through a divorce or you are just divorced. Yeah. All right. So, my gems, you may need to play softly, softly with this woman. I think your idea is a good one, as in, if you're really deciding to end the relationship you're in, end it, get it over and done with, and heal. But whilst you're going through the divorce process, touch base with the Queen of Wands, because a divorce may take a year, and then you may well have completely lost her. If she's moving to a new area, she may meet someone new in that area, and then, you know, this is a scenario where you get the final divorce papers signed, you ring the Queen of Wands, and she's engaged to somebody else. So touch base with the Queen of Wands, let her know you're getting divorced, but be respectful. She may not want to have a lot to do with you until you're finally out of this relationship, and she may have a lot on her plate anyway, Gemini, if she's moving. All right, Gem, here we go. Messages from the universe. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my Geminis? Thank you. Yeah, Gemini. It's all about love. If you love this woman, Gem, this is the right decision for you to make. This will bring balance to your life. You're thinking about this woman. Wow, it's really windy out. Sorry if you can hear the wind. You don't know if this is over or not. With the number 8, you want to bring this person back into your life. You may have faced a bit of karma, Gem. What goes around comes around. You may think, okay, well, I deserve it. If she's already headed off and forgotten about me and healed, because I know that I put her through it. But this can be regenerated, is the word coming through. This can be regenerated. Okay. The Tower. You may have had a shock, realizing, oh my goodness, she's moving, she's leaving. What am I going to do? 1 and 9 is 10. Or you may be bringing a Tower moment in on your marriage, Gem. What else is the universe saying? We got the green-eyed monster. Gemini, be very careful, because if your karmic partner finds out that you're divorcing her to be with the Queen of Wands, she may cause problems. And in all fairness to her, Gemini, she may have every right to. She may be very upset, Gemini, that you're actually ending this relationship. So be sensitive, okay? It may be that you don't post any pictures of you with the Queen of Wands online so as not to hurt this woman that you're leaving. Be sensitive. But Gem, I think you are going for your happiness, guys. Yeah. So as always, let's ask Archangel Michael for his closing message of guidance. Here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Geminis, please, to end this reading? You're choosing love, my Geminis, and that's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Gemini, this is your life's purpose. So you may be coming together with a deep past life soulmate, or you may have realized you're on the twin flame journey, and this Queen of Wands is your true divine feminine. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career, which Gemini seems to be somehow tied in with you reuniting with your Queen of Wands. Okay? Underneath the deck, honor and trust your feelings, Gemini. Okay? So guys, I'm ending the reading there. Let me know, as always, if this was your reading. Take care of yourselves, enjoy this weekend, and I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Gems. Bye now.